You know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to? They always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they dealing with emo spirits. They dealing with, you go through all this shit. The devil give you all this money, go through all this shit to destroy yourself. You destroy yourself. This is not God blessing. God don't want you to do no, God don't want you to talk about no money, cars, clothes. I want to get out this music industry because this is not for me. But I do it because I feed my family. But I don't want to be in this. This is not what God want me to do.
YK Osiris just came out in the midst of the ongoing mess about Diddy allegedly having HIV to reveal how Diddy flew him out to Jamaica and forced him into days-long freak-offs with the promise of growing his career. Word on the street is Diddy had him drenched in that Johnson & Johnson doing all kinds of things. And get this, Ray J was also allegedly involved, with accusations of him servicing YK to Diddy. YK initially denied the allegations when it was popped out a few years ago, but with everything that's been going on, he felt confident enough to come out and reveal what really happened, and the details are graphic to say the least. And remember how I said Diddy passed YK off to his industry associates when he was done? It turns out that one of those people may have been Drake. Okay, so the rumors about YK and Diddy started back in 2021 when photos went viral of Diddy and YK seemingly having a sausage fest vacation in Jamaica. Folks actually thought they were there with their respective girlfriends, but after a couple of posts, it became very clear that they were there alone, and that's when the speculations started. And it didn't help that YK was posting some very suggestive photos, fueling the sugar baby rumors even more. The first was this photo he posted of him getting a massage by the beach with his cheeks oiled up, and the caption said, "Listening to that Diddy, eating that good fruit in the beautiful weather." He followed it up with this other video of him eating fruits, basically implying that he was, in fact, fruity. Now, as you can already guess at this point, all this had people going wild with the allegations, and they definitely didn't hold back from throwing it right in his face. Everyone was and still is convinced that he was Diddy's fluid dump. Like this person who said, "I said to myself the moment I didn't see no female or a hint towards him even being with family, I knew it was a man who sponsored the trip. I was watching all his stories of him showing himself alone in his villa like he was not there with a woman or working or even with his family. My gut said he is acting like a female who is on a paid trip and taking videos and photos to savor the moments. I thought off the top of my head it was an exec for sure. Didn't know it would be Diddy." Another person said, "That fruit pic. Sometimes they get turned out so much they stop being able to hide it." And another reason why the sugar baby rumors stuck around so strongly is because this is something that Diddy does, and it's been confirmed way before YK even came into the picture. Apparently, Diddy has the habit of making these young men his boy toys. All they have to do is spread those cheeks, and they'll never have to worry about money. If y'all remember, 50 Cent put this on blast right before the YK situation, when he accused Diddy of trying to take him on an all-expenses-paid shopping spree.
I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
You been getting out for over a decade. I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and 50?
Hey, yo.
Anyway, it only got worse from here. You see, it turns out that right before YK went on that trip to Jamaica, he was having major money troubles. Mind you, his money troubles were highly publicized. In fact, YK was crashing out on Facebook because he had to sell off his luxury cars to get a cheaper one, and folks were clowning him all types of ways. And word on the street is that Diddy saw him struggling and immediately knew it was time for him to swoop in so he could get him to bend over.
Be yourself. I ain't gonna cap to you. Fuck, I got a floss for you niggas, bro. Nigga, God, I ain't got a floss for you niggas, man. If y'all gonna think what y'all wanna think. If I do got it, don't got it. Y'all gonna think what y'all wanna think. I love this Honda. Yeah, I ain't riding again. I got a floss for you. That's what's wrong with you, nigga. Y'all got a floss for the Instagram, man. F them, man. Y'all don't need a floss for no dumb Instagram. They gonna think what the fuck they wanna think.
YK's baby mama made things worse for him when she revealed on her IG stories that she broke up with him after she caught him in bed with a man. She said, "Stop asking me what happened with my BD. I caught him with a man, okay? Now, going back to that Jamaica trip, YK actually addressed it during an interview with the Breakfast Club, and let's just say it wasn't really denying it. No shade. He kept smiling uncontrollably and playing with his hoodie while Charlemagne read the rumors to him. Most straight men would have either flat out denied it or even been offended that people would think they were giving up their cheeks for some money. But not YK. He was cheesing and blushing.
YK Osiris in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy. Can we talk about Diddy new boy toy YK Osiris? Why you did this to Diddy, man? It's messed up, man.
Nah,
why you even bring that up, Envy?
I'm just asking about rumors so he can clear it up. That's what the Breakfast Club
I didn't even know that. That ain't nothing that needs to be cleared up. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard it, but I think it'd be crazy little talking stuff.
When you heard it, what did you say to yourself? Because I know your people.
I ain't worried about it.
But your partners in Jacksonville like, bro, what's up? Because they already think the industry is a certain way.
Now, as I said, YK wasn't always around Diddy, so it turns out that Ray J may have actually had his hand deeper in this mess than we initially thought. And apparently, he was even the one who introduced YK to Diddy, and also Drake. In fact, receipts of all this started resurfacing, including the time Ray J flew all the way to the Dominican Republic to surprise YK for his birthday. Now, of course, at the time, no one thought all this was part of an initiation to prep YK up to get his cheeks allegedly played with. But looking back, that's what it looks like.
DR! We live in the DR! Hey, listen. Happy birthday, my nigga. Happy birthday, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We out here making sure we celebrate the homie V-Day. And then also, like, there's a lot of bags to get when you brainstorming amongst a lot of creative minds. So we all tapped in. Then we quick mastermind. Play too. I have to play. I ain't leaving the DR.
5 racks. You owe me 60 bags. I'm playing this song right now. You ready? I need a full. You won't owe me no money right now. I swear. I need a full performance though. The real. I'm serious. You just got it,
A lot of people felt like Drake was trying to one-up YK, but when YK was asked about it, he was still in denial, and even called Drake his brother. YK, please.
I don't care who had it first. I don't care if you have 90 bodies.
What if it was Drake?
That's a different thing.
What's different about it? Either you don't care, you don't care.
That's my boy though. That's my boy. I gotta ask you, hey, you know, because I don't want you to come around me.
Between French Montana and Drake, they is some snipers, bro.
Yeah, there's some snipers, but
You struggling? You struggling? With them push-ups.
And the Drake Boy You rumors got worse when Drake reposted a photo of YK new Loverboy haircut in honor of the release of his album, Certified Loverboy, with the caption, "Burnt the f*** out. You really are one of one, YK Osiris." YK even took it a step further to get a whole tattoo of Drake's OVO owl on his leg. Mind you, he wasn't even signed to OVI. If this ain't a humiliation ritual, I don't know what is. And the crazy thing is, at the time all this mess was happening, everyone, including YK himself, were convinced he was on top of the world. He was getting flown to all these places he had never been to, getting all this money and fame. But just like everything the devil gives, it always comes back for more. And YK was no different. You see, as soon as they were done using him, they threw him right out, and he didn't take it very well. He was crashing out and calling everyone in the industry demonic for allowing him to be used and tossed around.
I just want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to just crash out right now and just like this, I swear to God. I had to take a ride, bro, get out my house. Because the demons are trying to attack me, bro. Like, it's bad. Like, I never cry, bro. I never cry. I never cry. I never cry. I swear to God, right on the Bible. I'm so strong, I just never cry. I don't with my daddy. Shit. Type of shit. I don't see my kids. I'm not making money from music. I don't want you to do no. God don't want you to talk about no money, cars, clothes, and hoes. What makes you think it's a blessing? What makes you think that? You see, I'm gonna tell you something. They always want you to. You know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to? They always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they dealing with emo spirits.
A lot of people speculated that YK's problems were a spiritual attack from selling his soul to these men for money. And these rumors were fueled when the popular psychic, Sloan Bella, accused Diddy of using the souls of the young men he does his freak-offs with to replenish his worn-out soul. Basically, every time he lays with them, he takes all the good parts of them till there's nothing left. Then he discards them and moves to the next person.
On some kind of spree for removing people who speak about this because he's gay, that is not the issue. I want you to hear me. That's one thing, and he may have his own shame about that, and it may be culturally not right for him, whatever. Get in line in society. That is not what this is. It's not a book about him being gay, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. We are being harnessed, not me, not you, but the people that he's dealing with, and she became privy to this. She witnessed this. We are talking about the ritualized aggression directed at young children, mainly.
And when you really look into it, this lines up perfectly with everyone that Diddy has been rumored to have taken advantage of, all the way from Cassie, Bryshear, Shine, and of course, YK. YK's career is non-existent now, and the only thing he's remembered for is that he was allegedly Diddy's bounty. As usual, people had a whole lot to say about all this, like this person who said, Diddy broke a whole generation of black men. Diabolical. Another person said, it's not about Diddy being bi, it's about power, manipulation, evilness, and bad energy. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about YK leaking the details of what happened at Diddy's parties? And do you really think he was turned out too? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.